Morning, folks. Hey, I got to tell you, some of you guys been married for a while. It's always a good idea to change things up a bit and, have sex like a teenager every once in a while. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than sex first thing in the morning. Everything's fresh but your breath, all your senses, you're rested up, and yeah, it's good that way. Yeah, maybe even the washing machine. I don't recommend the car because I knocked my shoulder out of joint trying to do that. But anyway, yeah, trust me on that. And keep your marriage, keep your relationship in good shape. You got to do that. Marriage is a job uh, that takes two equal partners. Anyway, if you guys missed the live last night, after the anime interview with Mr. Fusion, you missed something pretty important. And for some of you crack squatters that are still drunk on Ryan's Kool-Aid after everything we've seen, I think it's important that you know you've been lied to. If you all recall, about a week ago when Ryan made his video whining and crying that he was the victim of his fans and a fan in Panama ruined his vacation. Yep, that was the words Ryan used. He ruined our vacation. Well, that guy in Panama with the signed Martin guitar that he was just gonna carelessly sell because it didn't mean anything. Yeah, that whole story, kids, bullshit. The guy with the Martin guitar called the show last night. He still has the guitar. He never sold the guitar. He never had any intention in this world of selling that guitar. He didn't ask for that guitar. He didn't want that guitar. He fed Ryan and his crew 2 days. And in his opinion, it was an equal exchange of each other's time. He didn't ask Ryan to hang out with him. Ryan asked him to hang out with them. Sort of the same story we got from Heavy Duty Country. And he spent 2 days with this guy and his family. He ate his food. And this guy asked Ryan for a school can, a signed school can maybe. And Ryan took it upon himself to want to give him this Martin guitar, an expensive Martin guitar. And first the guy asked him, hey, he said, Ryan, don't even sign it, because if you sign it, then my kids won't be able to play with it. I won't feel right letting my kids play with it or anything, like not ruin it, but, learn to play on it. And he said, once you sign it, and for a lot of people that becomes priceless, and it'll be an heirloom instead of something that the kids can inspire to be musicians. That was his thinking. And Ryan insisted on signing it. After they parted ways, a few months later, the guy, he's got 3 children with cleft lip, cleft palate. And, that's hereditary. And so he thought, I could raffle this guitar off, give another massive Ryan Up Church fan a chance to have this awesome piece of memorabilia and donate to the charity for people with a cleft palate. And so he merely emailed Ryan saying if he would be interested in doing a charity auction with the guitar. He never got a response. He got no response from Ryan at all. So he just assumed the answer was no, and he put it in a glass case where it still sits today in his dining room. And he is so disgusted now after being drugged by Ryan to 3 million people after watching what Ryan has done to Xana May and her refugee family, the mockery he's made out of the Kylie Rodney case, and he don't even want to look at that guitar anymore. He don't want it in his house. And he is struggling right now whether to just give it back to Ryan. And what his fear is if he just gives it back to Ryan, Ryan will just take a hammer and smash it and be a smartass, the typical smartass that we see. Or should he give it to Xana May and let her raffle it off to raise legal fees so Ryan can be sued by his own guitar? What he really hopes is that maybe he could give it back to Ryan, beg him to get off of whatever it is he's on. And then when Ryan's head's in a better place and this guy can feel good about being a Ryan Upchurch fan again, then maybe Ryan could give it back to him and he could put it in his living room and be proud of it. But that's the call you missed last night. He's going to make a video. And to you all, this guy's not a big social media dude. But I just thought I'd share that with you. You know, we're off today. We were thinking about going to Coastside today. But you know, fall's setting in. I think we're going to take a ride maybe down to the Shenandoah Valley, Shenandoah River. Just check out the scenery. Just bought my wife a new Jeep Grand Cherokee, loaded, nice toy. And we'd take our first little road trip in it. But yeah, y'all have a good Saturday. Chew on that if you will. And peace out. Have a good day, guys.